What's popping out there, world? Welcome to another edition of TJ Sports Nation, presented by your boy TJ, straight out of KC. What's popping, y'all? What's popping? What's popping? We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. What an interesting couple of weeks in boxing, man. What an interesting couple of weeks in boxing, man. Where do I begin? What's popping with you, Danny? How you doing, my brother? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me give everybody a couple minutes to tap in with me. Yeah, I got some time today, man. Let's talk, man. Let's talk, man. what that is, man. Oh man, Canelo. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's getting wild, baby. It's getting wild in the sport of boxing, man. If I do say so myself, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Did y'all see Canelo over the weekend? Did y'all see Canelo over the weekend? I don't think y'all heard the question, man. Did y'all see Canelo over the weekend? A lot of people didn't even know about the fight, that it was even going to be a fight. A lot of people didn't know. I know I didn't find out till 2 weeks before. Yeah, I found out 2 weeks before the fight happened that Canelo and John Ryder were going to fight in Mexico, Canelo's home country, right? Because we all know Canelo likes to fight every Cinco de Mayo and at some point early September. This is how he's always done it. You know what I mean? And he did get the knockdown, but John Ryder showed a lot of heart and kept coming, and made it a fight to where he bruised Canelo up pretty good, man. hmm Canelo's footwork looked terrible. His knees looked shot the fucking hell. He didn't look like Canelo. I thought he looked bad when he fought Triple G the third time. Canelo looks like his age caught up to him, yo. You know what I'm saying? All that going up in weight and coming back down and going back up and coming back down. It caught up to him. It caught up to him. And I think that ultimately at 30, he's 32, 33 years old, but he's had 60 something fights in his career. I think the wear and tear just caught up to Canelo, man. Canelo looked awful. He looked like an old man. He looked terrible. He's not the same. He's not the same. But what kills me about the whole situation is he still got Bibble's name in his mouth. He's not looking David Morrell's way. He ain't looking Charlo's way. He ain't looking David Benevidez way. He's got Dimitri Bivol name in his mouth. But why? Canelo must want yet another ass whooping. Because in the last couple of fights I've seen him in, there's absolutely nothing in this world that convinces me that anything is going to be any different in a second fight against Bivol. Besides Bivol probably stopping him this time. Canelo says he wants to fight again in a rematch, hopefully in September on the same terms as the first fight, which is at 175. My boy Bivol is open to the fight. He's open to the fight, but he wants it at 168 for all the belts that Canelo got at 68 that he doesn't want to defend against Benevidez or David Morrell or any top of the line fighter at 68 that he knows is going to give him trouble. If this doesn't prove the point that I'm trying to make about Canelo, dog, I don't know what else will. It's not to take no credit away from Canelo. Canelo's a superstar. He's a short-fire Hall of Fame boxer. He's had a hell of a career, hell of a resume, and fought the likes of some of the best in the world. But it was other fights that he should have thought about taking, and he didn't. He didn't. So help me to understand this, man. Like, help me to understand why is this brother calling out Dimitri Bivol again? What does he really think he's gonna do besides get another ass kicking and get embarrassed again? This man kicked your ass, made you look like a piece of shit on the weekend of the Hispanic holiday, Cinco de Mayo, in front of all Canelo's peoples, man. And it's no disrespect, to the Spanish community or none of that. But Canelo got his ass whooped on y'all holiday. And that's the truth. Like, y'all gotta keep it 100 with me, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, Canelo's a piece of shit. A piece of shit. You won't fight David Morrell. He won't fight Benevidez, who is tall and lengthy, and will probably punish him just as bad as my boy Bivol did. And to be honest with y'all, yeah, I think Canelo knows that. And that's the truth. Canelo ain't stupid, man. He just ain't. You gotta understand this shit, man. You gotta understand how the game go, yo. Canelo's through, man. He's not the same. He's not the same. It's not to take no credit away from the brother and all that he's built. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. No doubt about it. He's proven his legacy for the most part. But we all wanted those big time fights with him and David Benevidez, him and Charlo. He gave us Caleb Plant, but he knew he could get Caleb Plant, and he did. David Benevidez, Caleb Plant went at it. David Benevidez got him, but Caleb Plant put up a hell of a fight. And Caleb Plant ain't out of the talks on none of this shit either. But it's a lot of fights at 168 that could be made for Canelo that he's probably not going to take. And that's the truth. But why keep calling out Bivol, man? Why? Help me to understand. Because in all reality, if John Ryder would have had a little bit more better defense and been a little more aggressive early in the fight, hey, that fight might have been different. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real, yo. Mm-hmm. See, Dimitri Bivol, he got other reliable, more reliable fights waiting on him, like Arthur Bitterby. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so much opportunity for my boy Bivol. You know, if he does entertain Canelo again, it's just because of the payday. Quick and easy fucking payday. Because other than that, Canelo, he's not gonna fight anybody. He's not gonna fight Andrade, Carlos Gongora. You know, Zach Parker. I mean, he might fight Zach Parker, but like I said, if he's gonna fight anybody, he's gonna take the easy way out with somebody that he knows he can whoop. Why he keeps trying to target Bivol, I don't know. I don't know, man. But if you move Canelo out the way, there's a hell of a fight right there in the future that could be made, man. Between David Benevidez and David Morrell. Now I know David Morrell is young in the game and ain't had a lot of fights, doesn't have a lot of experience like that. But you see the future with this cat. Y'all see what he's capable of doing. You know, I don't see a fight with him and Benavidez happening anytime soon. But later on down the line, we could get that fight. We can get that fight. I still want to see David Morrell fight somebody more notable. I think he's still young in the game, and Benavidez fighting Plant, and you know having more notable fights than Morrell. I think that plays a factor. I think he should get some more fights up under his belt, and then we can see about him challenging Benavidez later on down the line. But he's a young bull with fresh legs in the game, and that's gonna be a problem for Canelo, who's been fighting for decades, man. He's got wear and tear on his body. He's went up in weight, he's came back down, he's went up, he's came back down, and so forth and so forth. And when you do that shit to yourself as a boxer, you put wear and tear on your career early, man. And unfortunately, this is what it looks like to me. That wear and tear has caught up to him. Hate to say it, and that's the truth. That's the truth, man. What that is, y'all? What that is? 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 168 got some dogs, man, and it's a lot of fights that can be made, man. I can see a Benavidez Andrade fight in the future. Benavidez Charlo fight in the future. Morrell Benavidez, Morrell Charlo. I believe all these young cats, man, is willing to fight each other. And that's the truth. Canelo doesn't have anything else to do right now but sit back. Because if Bivol don't agree to those terms, then who's he gonna fight in September? We know it ain't gonna be Gennady Golovkin. So who's Canelo gonna fight in September? We know he likes to fight every September. Who's he gonna fight? He's running out of names, man. He's running out of options. Is he gonna drop all the way down to 64? I can see Canelo doing some pussy shit like that. And he's weight draining himself enough as it is. Crazy son of a bitch. But it is what it is, man. It's not doing me any good calling my boy Bivol out. My boy Bivol, man, y'all seen the damage that he did to him the first time, man. What makes you think it's gonna be any different? Just go watch the John Ryder fight. Go watch the third Triple G fight, y'all. Y'all will see this shit for yourself, man. It's over for your boy Canelo. It was good while it lasted, but it's over. He'll never be the same. Good career, but it might be time to maybe step back and maybe do something different. Look into some other things. Maybe he can be a trainer. Maybe he can train his boy, Ryan Garcia up a little bit. We're going to get into that a little bit too here in just a second. But man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. I wish Canelo well. If he does get in the ring with Bivol again, if that is the fight part two that gets made, whether it's 175, whether it's 168, it don't matter, man. Bivol will punish him again, will embarrass him again. That first fight wasn't no fluke, and you a fool if you think it was. Much love to Canelo though, but John Ryder exposed a lot and it told us a lot that's going on with Canelo right now, my man. I'm telling y'all, on so many levels he has exposed it. Wake up and smell the coffee, man. hmm Now we got a good pay-per-view fight coming up in a couple of weeks. We got Lomachenko and Devin Haney, and everybody knows I love the hell out of Devin Haney, and I got Devin exposing Lamo. I think age caught over Lamo too. hmm But if Devin can get this win, Tank get off house arrest, could this fight be made? Is this fight looming over the horizons, y'all? Help me to understand. It's a fight I definitely want to see. And you got Keyshawn Davis and Frank Martin, but I think that's a fight that, man, it's like Terrence and Earl right now. It's just in the beginning, baby stages, man. It'll be 3, 4 years before you ever see them cats fight each other. But that is a pretty good future fight right there. You know what I'm saying? But in our reality, them cats right there, as talented as they are, they're not ready for Tank. They're not ready for Dad. I'm just keeping it real. Epic, epic 2 weeks waiting. We got Raleigh Romero fighting this weekend, and I ain't too excited about that one, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like we got boxing. That's all I care about. We got boxing. No matter which way Canelo go up, Canelo go down, Canelo go east, Canelo go west. Tank get 15 years, whatever the case, but he got 90 days house arrest. We got boxing. Do you hear me, y'all? We got boxing. So to me, that's all that matters. And to be frank with you, we getting the fights that we want to see for the most part. We are. hmm Yeah, I got my boy Haney, man, punishing Lomachenko. And I think Haney gonna sit there and he gonna wait and see what's gonna happen, with your boy Tank. But it's a lot of options there at 135 or 140 for Dev, or Tank or whatever the case, So just something for everybody to keep their eyes and ears on as we get into the summer real good and the real fights get made, and then the fights that we'll have made later on this year, the fall and the winter fights. I believe we're gonna see Tank again this year. Hmm. Yes, sir. But I appreciate y'all tapping in with me, man. Quick smoke break, lunch break. Go live for a second. I'll be back on in a couple of days to talk some more boxing. Much love, y'all. Be safe.